Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Hope you're doing great. Love you guys. Got some glare, let's move that. And I'm gonna work more in my trashy journal today. And I've been having fun in this, just adding things, layers and layers and extending pages. And I brought up just a handful of things today I wanna work on and try to get into this book. So what I do is I take out sections at a time. I'm gonna take out the middle section just because I've worked on the front for a little while. I'm gonna work on the middle. So I extended this packaging because it only went to here. So I added more cardboard for the edge on the front and the back. So that has a little further out than it was. And then added some stickers. This list, this is a belly band, and some more stickers there. Just watch your labels and stuff that are on your packaging, on your your salad dressing or your salsa jar. There's a lot of different sticker things that get tossed out that can be used for decoration in here. So, and here's just a list. I mean, garbage right there. So did I do anything? No, it didn't. So I folded this piece in half here, but I'm not sure if I want to have all of that. I think what I will do, man, you can make a list. But will it still be a nice enough pocket? I think it will. I just have to connect it here and here. Same on this side, here and here. But it's just kind of wonky in the middle, and I don't know why. So sorry for the paper noises, if that's a thing that bothers you. It's just gonna bend funny right there, and I don't know why. Let me just stretch it out a little better. So what are you guys working on today? Are you playing along with me? That would be fantastic. Or are you taking a day off and gathering information? Sometimes that's what these my videos end up being for people, because I watch other people's videos too, and that's what they end up being. They're information gathering sessions. I'm going to use some of my fun tape. So I got out some tapes. These are all just regular masking tape, not that. And I just put strips on this Raisin Bran bag, I think it was, some sort of cereal bag. And the alcohol inks on this side with some Sharpie over here. And those turned out really phenomenal. And then a lot of Posca pen here and a little bit of paint. And alcohol marker. Yeah. And I got something stuck on my thumb. So, anyway, so let's take a piece of tape and put some right here and here. So I'm leaning towards this. I can get it off. Now this tape session was a day where I felt kind of low creatively and other things. And I pulled out one of my Somerset Studio magazines, and there was an article in there about painting tape. And I just stopped what I was doing and I got out my tape and just went to town. Okay, so that's still going to be able to work for a pocket. So just dive it in. I think I'll cut that corner. And then I can write a poem or something about art right here and right here. I do like it when that happens. I'm going to put a clear piece right here. There. Now, this was from my neighbor back in Oregon. So the Ducks are doing well so far this year. We beat Ohio. That was such a tough game. Or no, Penn State. Sorry, Penn State. That was a good game. That really did test our abilities. Because up until that game, we hadn't really played anybody that important. So that was fun watching that game. But man, it came down to the wire. Overtime, yikes. That was a little bit scary. It was close. Then I think I will also, on this tape right here, may as well use the rest of this. And just to reinforce that. Let's see how long it is. I still might have to do more, but it'll be okay right here in the middle. I heard somebody say something, if you're going to do like a drawing challenge and you don't want to, like make a big book or have a huge sketchbook that you feel like you've got to fill out for 31 days, take one of these find one of these calendar things and then just do these little squares. How simple would that be? I love that idea. So that might be something that I do in the future. But I don't have any more of these. This was from my mother-in-law. And I'm noticing also that the edges of here are a little bit ripped and fragile. So let's give those a bit of a little extra. But today is Saturday and the Ducks have a bye week, so I'm in here playing. I'll still go out and watch football. There's supposed to be some decent games on today. So yeah, that has a pocket and there's a pocket. So that still works for me. And then that tape. And we'll see how the top goes, because if I bind this, thinking ahead, with just a piece of string or fabric or something, this is just paper. So I might have to reinforce that further. But then, that's down the road. Cool. That's good. I like that. Maybe I'll add some color and maybe, I can draw on these little squares. I could. I might. Who knows? But I've got these stickers too. This was a printout. This is a printout from a scarf? No, tablecloth? I think it was a little square tablecloth. And I just put it on my printer and stuck this label paper in the paper slot. And it came out with these cool labels in this dark color, and I haven't used them at all. So, well, I did, obviously. I used them from something, but I just forgot about them. So let me just kind of cut some off, see what I can figure out here, because I'm thinking this section right here. Yeah, label stickers for CDs, I think. And I don't even have a CD player that works anymore. The one that I have kind of works. Just kind of. Kind of sad about it though, because it's the only CD player in the house. I mean, my daughter's works in her car still, but I still have CDs I like to listen to, because some of the CDs I have are not commercial labeled, and it's like, I don't know where I'm going to find that music anywhere else if I can't listen to it on my CD player. So, struggle's real. Oh, hey, found a piece of acetate. Let me see. Yeah. I'm going to take some marker here. Let's get a piece of paper that you can see. And here's just an envelope. and just mark it up. Do some sort of botanical. I'm really not very imaginative with my botanicals. I need to get more of a idea on what to use when I draw these things. So that's fun to do. I had another piece, didn't I? Well, the thing with those, you can't see them. Aha! Let's go with Poscas. Let's see here. This is actually from one of those rub-on sticker things. Something is rattling over here. Still rattling. I don't know. Cool. Add some more red, maybe. Just keeping it simple, keeping it light and loose and fun and airy and lovely. I like 5. Get this pretty blue then. And do swirly swirls. It's definitely fall in our area, and we've had a really pretty fall so far, but today is kind of a gloomy day. The clouds are around. I'm still going to get a walk in. I'm just going to have to dress for it. And I don't have a yellow in my Poscas. It's done. Anyway, this is just a simple little thing. If you've got any pieces of plastic, you can add some interest to them this way. Gotta let those dry though. And this is just an envelope. I'm gonna paint later. I am. Cool. Let's move along. What's next on this section? My Lipton soup. Needs a lot, doesn't it? Let's just finish using this. Well, I don't like that either necessarily because it's going to be right next to that. Let's find something different. I've got wrapping paper. That's just kind of fun. Let's just throw it down and let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer. Let it be. Oh, but it's so hard to let it be. We want to make things happen, don't we? Okay, let's do something different over here. This is an old printout, so I'm just going to cut some of this off on the edge. Let's see how far it gets. Yeah, I made a collage type of thing. It's actually ended up being a book cover that I have given away to somebody. And then the whole book, I mean. That was really fun. It was just a collage, and then I just did some wonky sewing on it. And then before I made it into a book cover, I just made a print of it, and it's in my files. It's scanned it and print it. It's in my files. So I can print it off any old time I want to. But I've been holding on to this particular one for such a long time. It's like, okay. And that's what I went through and I looked at all of my, just going to cut the corner off here like that. My printables and some of my other papers that I want to get rid of. And I added those to my stash on my cart. Let's see if I have a receipt that would go there. That would be a good thing to have in the middle. Got this yellow one. Washi tape canvas. Oh, yeah. I remember that. Thank you. All sales are final. Rubies. I don't want to put that there. This is kind of a cool receipt. It reminds me of something I enjoyed. Freddy's. Freddy's works right there. When we first moved here, we ate so much Freddy's. Dangerous. So good, though. And that actually will give it a little bit of reinforcement. I'll have to cut a little bit off the top here because it's like, let me flip it over. Yeah, because I've got all this other stuff here. That actually, I think it'll be okay if I just leave it as is. How does it bend in the middle? Let's look. Okay, that looks fine. Let's get this corner like, yeah. Yeah, put something on the back. Maybe I'll put this one on the back of here. Because I like this. This was a good time. And then I can put it up to the top and I can make this, put it over here, make a little pocket on that side. Yeah, this Rubies is in town and it is a antique store, but they have this section for craft supplies, and I brought a bunch of canvases, and there was a couple free ones because they were already kind of messed up, so she gave them to me for free. Unfortunately, I bought a marbling paper kit, and I thought, oh yeah, I could do this. There's so much more to marbling. I didn't look at that. I wish I hadn't bought it, but we'll see if I make anything out of it. Oh, I can add this here. That could be a tuck. I want something longer. I do like that though. That's not long enough or wide enough. Make it a pocket. How about that? Okay, too much thinking? I'm gonna hold off on that. All right, well, I got a start. Kind of like it. You know what, when I do these books, the beginning stages are the backgrounds. So it's a start, and I'm gonna glue this on right over here. These won't be next to each other in theory. Add it to the edge here too, might as well. Even though it's got that little white spot right there. So just taking it one chunk at a time. Still have these two. I think I will extend this because it's kind of short. It's on the short side. So I'll probably put something here to make it longer on both ends. This Kerrygold is really fun, how it shimmers. And I'll have to reinforce that, but maybe I'll put some napkin or something on there just to make it stronger. So that's it for this video, guys. I'm having fun. I'm playing a lot. And remember to keep your acetate and figure out painting on it. It's just fun. It's just a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I don't know if you can even see it there. I don't know. I might put more color on this. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Take care, and as always, God bless. Bye-bye.